Hei, se on väärä. No, ei sinne puolelle. Noin. Mikäs tää toimisi? Come on, man. It don't work. Minä haluan sen toiselle näytölle. How to... Doesn't freaking work like that. Jos kone räjähtää, niin se räjähtää. Tonne. Tuo. It still freaking opens on the front freaking window. Häh? No niin, saatiin se homma vihdoin pelittämään. Hei! Se on Jonhuli täällä. Taas jälleen kerran. Nyt menee intro muuten väärinpäin. Ja ei kun vaan tervetuloa teille kaikille. Se on Jonhuli täällä. Ja tänään jatketaan taas kauhutunnelmissa. Nimittäin tänään meillä on peli nimeltä Within kyseessä. Ja tämä on myös tämmönen lyhyehkömpi kauhupeli. Ja pieni hetki, mie nappasen tuolta. Pelataan ilmeisesti semmoisella kaverilla nimeltä Maija. Ei Maija niin kuin suomeksi, mutta Maija. Joka saapi hyvin oudon puhelun. Hänen Estranged. En tiedä mikä on Estranged, mutta ilmeisesti pikkuveljeltään ja tämän kautta sitten alkaakin tapahtumaan outouksia, joten joo. Se on aina mukavaa, kun tapahtuu outouksia ja näköjään tuolla tapahtuukin jo outouksia tuolla näytöllä, huomasin juuri. Mutta joo, hei, lähdetään sen pikemmittä puheitta vaan pelin matkaan. Ei hirveästi options-juttuja kyllä ollut, et... Loppuko tuo? Sukkille päällä. Yes. They abandoned the God who had made them. They sacrificed unto demons whom they knew not. Deuteronomy 3:15.
I hadn't heard from my brother in over 3 months, which wasn't unusual. Nick tends to disappear for months at a time, not returning my calls, and then he surfaces again as if nothing had happened. I've gotten used to it. I don't blame him, considering the childhood we had. I've read somewhere that siblings with shared traumatic pasts tend to grow apart faster when they're adults. Then, last night at around 3 a.m., he left a voice message.
Oho.
I heard it when I woke up a few hours later.
Se ei oikeesti...
I hope you're okay. I know I haven't been in touch, but I just wanted to let you know.
Se ei oo kuitenkaan se veli.
You may not hear from me again. For a while. I don't want you to worry, though. I'm in a spot of trouble, but...
Joo, en oo huolissaan, joo. Olen pulassa, älä ole huolissasi. Okay.
Whatever you do, don't come looking for me. I'll call you when things are right. I know I haven't said this enough, but I do love you. Always have. Goodbye, Maya.
Don't say goodbye.
I must
My
have
dear
called him
brother.
dozens of times, but there was no answer, and then his phone was switched off. I took the next available flight out early next morning. I didn't sleep a wink on the plane. I kept thinking about what kind of trouble he might be in. As soon as I landed, I checked into a motel and then took a cab to the last address I had for him. In the pre-dawn light, the city seemed to grow more decrepit the further in I went, like a thing whose core was growing rotten. I don't know what kind of trouble he's in, but when we were growing up, after Ma died, when it was just the two of us, he'd come to me when he was in real deep and needed saving.
Okei, eli tuttu tilanne siinä mielessä. Mutta mihin veljemme oikein sitten joutunut? Mutta olen hyvin yllättynyt, että tässä on oikein ääninäyttelykin.
I should get this over with quickly.
I'll find him, make sure he's okay, then head back. I'm already missing a day at work.
Ja kuulostaa
Let's
suht
see.
hyvältä.
He should be at apartment 405.
405. Alright. Hint. Left click on objects in your surroundings to interact with them. Okei, eli vasenta hiirtä. Käytetään interaktioon. 4.13, 4.12. Ymmärrettävä. Joo, hyvin mielenkiintoista tässä on oikein ääninäyttelykin. Mä en kyllä toisaalta itse useimmiten pelaa.
Gross. Looks like it hasn't been emptied in days.
Gross.
Just trash. I should keep moving.
Just trash. Mut joo, en yleensä pelaa tällaisia indie-kauhupelejä. Mutta ajattelin tällä kertaa lähteä huvikseen kokeilemaan. Tää on tuolta Itch.io. Onko se Itch.io vai Itch.io? No mä kuitenkin laitan kuvauksen ton linkin, niin voi saa käydä kahtoo itsekin, jos siltä tuntuu.
Trash in the corridors. Classy.
Stairway door.
I bet this building breaks every municipal code in existence. I could get this open with a hard push, but I really shouldn't be wasting time. I need to find Nick. I should get to apartment 405. I should move on. I need to get to apartment 405.
No mennään sitten. Alright. Velisei, missä sun asuntosi on? Tää on 1. Okei. Sielläkin on vaan roskia. Ja tässä ilmeisesti ei ole ilmeisesti juoksunappia. Mukavaa. Tämä ei toisaalta tarkoita, etteikö mitään tyyppiä tai muuta pakoon voisi toisaalta mennä.
Nope, can't move it. Need to find another way around.
Hei, mitäs siellä oikein rihutaan? 409, 411. 40. No, vähän pätkäs. No, 8. Ei mitään siellä. Oi saakeli sinun
Hello?
kanssas. Älä pistä tommosia ääniä. Kuka siellä? Tähän aikaan illasta.
Huh, where'd they go? There was someone just here.
Eikö se meidän veli? Koska tässä on hänen ovensa. Mikä toi on? En tiedä. Hello.
Well, this is it. I should just ring the doorbell, see if he answers. Although if he's been drinking, I don't have much hope.
Bim bom. Bim bom. Bim bom. Anybody in there?
I guess he's either not home or he's sleeping off a drunken binge, which would not be entirely surprising. Maybe I should just try to open the door and let myself in.
No, me ollaan tuolta hänen siskon, niin mennään sisään. Ovi ei kyllä ollut lukossa,
Gosh,
et
what is that smell? Nick? Nick, are you here?
pizzalaatikoita ainakin on. Ui, samperi kun heitti. Ei, täällä on vaan lanit
Well,
ollut.
there you go. Looks like he's fallen off the wagon again. Oh, Nick. I sometimes think if he hadn't had that accident, if his best buddy Alex hadn't been killed, things might have turned out different for him. He was 16, driving home from a party. Alex in the passenger seat.
Man.
Nick had no business being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind. Alex was killed on the spot. Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for Alex's death. With Ma gone, I was supposed to be the parent, rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it mattered. That's on me.
Don't be too harsh on yourself.
Looks like he's literally living out of a suitcase at this point. He told me he was making money on a freelance web development gig. Was that all a lie? What's he doing with the money he gets?
No, eikö tässä lattialla ole vähän niinku todistusaineistoa, mihinkä se raha menee?
Didn't know he kept this old picture of Ma. This was taken maybe a year before she died, before the cancer started turning her into skin and bones.
Moi.
When Ma got sick, he was 8 and I was 15. We watched her waste away and die from cancer. We never knew our father. No kid should have to lose both parents so early.
No, nuorena joutunut kyllä
We moved in with Aunt Sheba after that.
pitämään huolta
She
veljestä.
mostly left us alone, so I had to pretty much raise him. Or at least I tried. I did the best I could, but hell, I was dealing with my own demons. I guess I made a pretty poor substitute for Ma.
No hei, sä oot vasta 14. Do not open, go back.
I think I just lost my appetite.
Älä nyt. Hyvää ruokaa vielä. Hei, oot sä suihkuus? Lisää vaatteita. Ei voi minkäänkaan täällä interaktata, ei. Tää on hyvin mielenkiintoista, ettei täällä ole ikkunaa. Hyvin mielenkiintoista, ettei vessassa ole ikkunaa. Peiliä. Ilmastointi kuitenkin löytyy. Aika kova.
Right, like this is gonna keep me out.
Ei me
Nick,
päästä
are you in
varmaan
there?
sisällä.
Are you okay? Open this door.
Open the door,
I
Nick.
guess I should find some other way to get it open.
Jaa. Eli tuleeko avaimen etsintäreissu?
Hello? Nick, are you in there? Quit playing.
Who's in there? Tekee jotain punaista.
Jeez. Hello?
Daemoborg.
Hello? How did this door open? There's gotta be a
Game
light
chair.
switch somewhere.
Siinäpä se. Kuulin näköisiä postereita.
Well, but where the hell is he?
What? Mä otin laitettavan kiinni. Sorry. Game console.
He used to love these consoles growing up. He'd spend hours locked into those games. I guess it was an escape for him after Ma passed and we were living at Aunt Sheba's. The worst period of our lives. He was such a quiet kid back then.
Okay. Drawer junk USB drive. Sen saa ainakin otettua siitä.
Random drawer junk. Nothing useful. A USB drive. Maybe it'll come in handy.
Homework folderi löytyi.
I should turn on this computer.
Hei! Se on kuule videonteko-hommat kaverilla ollut myös. Mitenkä se kone käynnistään? Tuostako? 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 Tuosta he taitaa tämän.
I could probably use the USB drive I found in that drawer.
Siitä tarvitaan joku puutti. Pop! Jaha. Sandbox OS. Safety, security, anonymity. Play logo. I finally got it all set up. The Sandbox OS, a secure, heavily modded Linux variant running as a VPC. And the game contained within. This may be overkill, but it's better to be cautious considering the urban legend around this game. A single exe file not very cleverly named, no instructions. To think it took me nearly 6 months to track it down on the dark web. The things I had to troll through to find it. Things I don't think I can ever unsee. I don't have much hope for humanity anyway. We are broken beyond redemption. I'll continue taking notes in these text files. If this game is the real deal, I can later use them to compose a post documenting my journey for the R-Occult subreddit. Anyway, first things first, I have to get the game to work. It keeps crashing when I click it. The lore says that it works at random. You just have to keep clicking. The code is probably corrupt. The stories about the game are fascinating, if not profoundly disturbing. For example, a guy who played it. Mä tiedän, voisiko tuon jotenkin niinku kahtoo jonkun hashin tai jonkun jutun kautta, että ekalla! Eihän tää mikään legendaarinen peli sitten on. Vasti ja Luukki Maussi. Right. Aha! Game within a game, it seems. Vai että Dark Webin peli. Tähän tulee mennä silloin hyvin. Mitä tää on? Hyi. Tää on hyvin klaustrofobinen tää paikka kyllä. Tuntuu hyvin ahtaalta mestulta. Hello! Who's in there? Joku hymyilevä naama. Devon... Vai demon? Demon! I see, it's the demon. Häsiki, hysiki. Stop! You have nothing else to say. Ah. Okei. Se piti saakin puhumaan. Demon. Demon! Hounsi, heinsi, hounsi. Mies, mois, mois, mais, meis. Muis, meis, meis. Mois. Huingen, hengin, joinjun, wengin. Honjainjin, hervonjin. Henjin. Oh, come on!
Wait, that file wasn't there before. I'm sure of it.
New playlog. Lore. Got it to run. First impressions. A creepy, grainy, pixelated PS2 era style walking sim. The game's unstable. Crashed 4 times already. Good thing I sandboxed it. It's chewing up files and then randomly spitting them back. No credits, no title screen, no save/load. It was hard to find, so many fake leads and BS. I would have given up sooner had I not believed there was some truth to the stories. I finally stumbled on the game almost by accident, following an anon link to a file dump on an Onion server. I found it amidst cryptically named zip archives, many of them full of unspeakable images. The myth of the game, which I pieced together sifting through volumes of shitposts for bits of truth, suggests that only one copy can exist at a time, and that it allows itself to be found by those whom it selects. And there are stories that it was not created by human hands, that it was birthed whole in the field of the dark web, a digital abomination conceived and formed in the womb of humanity's most depraved impulses. As I spent hours digging into this, the old compulsions are inexorably returning. Dark thoughts, guilt, a desperate craving for alcohol. It's impossible to resist. The symbols in the graffiti are pre-Sumerian, suggesting an ancient entity, possibly a greater demon. Perhaps most disturbing of all is the notion that it can do something. Let's go back. Onhan tässä save. Sä vaan velit pelataan, sä et oo gamer. Niinku Maija tässä, hei. Okei, 2 punaista valoa. Mitä se tarkoittaa? 2 punaista soihtua. Mitä se tarkoittaa? Pääsinkö eteenpäin, kiitos? Meni ihan vähän jumi. Tähän moskaan. Isku, haisku, uuskin, suiskin.
What the hell is this? Nick!
Nick! What are you doing here? God damn it.
I'm pretty sure that was Nick's photo in there. But that makes no sense. I've got to get this game going again.
Restart required.
Jeez, that scared me. Just the lights.
The electrics here are falling apart, like the rest of the building.
Are you so sure that it was just lights? Nick? Are you here?
I can't leave just yet. I need to find Nick.
Okei. Okay. No niin, joko se peli puuttuu. Noniin. Sun pitää katsoa istumassa, et se loading screeni menee. Uusi logi näköjään. Getting worse. Growing signs of malevolence. Waking nightmares, oppressive thoughts, general malaise, an intense craving for self-defilement. Weird sounds from the other room, voices, footsteps, shifting shadows. An hour ago the webcam turned on by itself and took a pic. I was able to identify the entity from the symbols in the graffiti. Pale Nageen, aka the ill spirit of guilt and grief. Here's the entry from Deakin, perhaps the only demonology wiki with some authenticity. A greater demon from pre-biblical times, first worshipped by the Lahgani sect in then Samaria. Requires human sacrifice, feeds on fatalism, guilt and grief. Manifest in the recurring nightmares of killers, in the lust, regret, cycles of serial sex offenders. Okay? In the dying fugue of dead men walking, in the guilt borne by family members of suicide victims, in the PTSD of war survivors, in the haunting dread of good people gone irrecoverably wrong, a wild parasitical being that consumes those who it selects. Kuulostapas kauhealta. The simplicity of the game is almost certainly deliberate. The pattern of the symbols, the piles of refuse and filth, and the writings on the scrolls, all of it suggests an invocation ritual. Have I made a triple mistake? What am I awakening in the deep dark? The game is trying to... Jotain? Halleluja! Is this the back rooms? Brother, is that you? En tuu sinne. Demon! Demon! Ai. Sulla ei ole mitään sanottua tällä kertaa. Okei, seurataan sitten. Veljäämme. Enpä itse seuraakaan. En tänne. Sinähän veli et minulle kerro mitä minä teen. Demon! With the red light! Demon in red light! What the heck was that? Tämä ilmeisesti on joku ihme rituaalipeli. Oh no. What have they done here? Yksi demonin lammas, vuohi, kaveri. Veli, hei, voit sä vähän niinku kertoa, että mikä tässä niinku on homman juoni? Lappu. Demon! With lappu. Tai scrollihan se kyllä taitaa olla. Give me the scroll. Hiipiki, haapiki, huupiki, höpiki. Missä ovi auksi? The red eyes. They call me. I'm coming. Hiipidi, haapidi, huupidi, höpidi. Ikahu. Oh. Hello, how you doing?
Help me. Please. You have to help me.
I'll help you, brother.
Nick?
I'm scared, Maya. It's awful here. Please. Help me.
Ja just kun
That
peli
was
meni
Nick's voice,
kiinnostavaksi.
I'm sure of it. I'm gonna get this PC going again.
Oot sä ihan varma asiasta?
Hello? Is someone there?
Pistä tuo webbikamera edes pois päältä. Anybody here?
It's too dark in here. I should get the lights on.
Mä oon just tekemässä sitä.
I can't leave just yet. I need to find Nick.
Ninja potku! Oh, se oli vain tuulen vire. What the... Ma? You look beautiful as ever.
But that's impossible.
That's impossible! Tai en teos.
Nick. But his face. What is happening to me?
Näin siinä käy, kun pelaa kauhupelejä. I saw Alex today. He was here, in the apartment, standing by the far wall. He looked the same as he did when I saw him, all those years ago, on a gurney in a morgue. The day after the accident, his dead body. Cold, his face split open, his eyes wide. Despite his horrific wounds and the odd angle of his neck, he was somehow still alive. He called out to me. He was grinning, but I saw the hatred in his dead eyes. I survived the accident, even though I was the one drunk and driving. He wanted me to follow him. I begged for forgiveness, but I know it's too late for that. There can be no redemption for a man like me. I must go after him. I have no choice. First, I have to call Maya. I have to warn her. Tell her to stay put and not come looking for me. Because I know Maya. She'll look for me if she doesn't hear from me for too long. She still feels responsible for me, even after all these years. Still blames herself for my failures, even though she shouldn't. If only she knew that she's the last good thing left in my life. The reason I'm alive is because she has saved me a million times already. But she can't save me this time, not from this, and I can't let her get hurt. If she comes here. Alright. No, peli jatkukoot. Piip! 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 Olen portailla. Alright. 2 ovea. Tuo ovi, tää on enemmän tämmönen joku geitti. Siellä on joku tommonen alttari. Ahaa. Niin joo, tässä ei näy kattoa. Right. Brr. 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 Se oli varmaan tuo gate. Did the gate open? Ei kun door opened. But what about this? What about this thing? No täällä on varmaan tuo scrolli, tuo punainen valo. Joo. Hiipiris, haapiris, huupiris, heepiris. Jääpää menee 4 jalalla. Hän oli 4-jalkainen kaveri. Hups, haps, hips, hops. Ymmärrän täysin. Brother, what are you doing in there? Please, let's go home. Let's go home, brother. Vuohi jumala.
What the hell was that?
Nick, wait! Nick!
Nick, don't leave. Come back here. Vähän mä oikein lähtemään.
Nick!
Onko hän kuitenkin vessassa? Jaa, no niin, nyt siellä on joku. No ei sitten. Voidaan lähteä pois.
I can't go back in there yet. I need to go after Nick.
Jaa. No let's go sitten. Niin. Nick. Where are you going?
Nick!
Nick, stop! It's me!
Wait, Nick. Where the hell are you going? Mitä on oikein tapahtunut? Me voimme auttaa toisiamme. Keimen kaapu sinne meni.
I'm not going near that elevator. What the hell was that?
Joku kaapu vaan tippu. Mut eikös tämäkin... alright. Ei näe mitään. Nick, minnekä sä oikein oot mänös? Tää ei oo sun kaltaista, Nick.
down here. Come quick.
Tuo kyllä mikään Nickki ollut. Tai se on Nick Fury-asussa. Ehkä siitä on kyse. Ehkä hänestä tulikin Fury. Tämä on vain hänen tapansa kertoa siitä minulle.
Maya.
En tiedä, miksi sen pitää sen niin pelottavaksi. Se kertominen siitä.
Where are you?
Sä etsit mua?
We're all waiting.
Mä oon etsimässä sua. Sä et nyt ymmärrä, miten päin tää homma oikein menee. Are we in the same game? Nick, nyt! Jumankekka, takaisin kotiin.
You can't save me, Maya. You never could. Even when we were growing up, you couldn't even protect me from myself. The accident, Alex's death, my miserable life, all of it could have been different. If only you'd done what you were supposed to do.
Miten tää nyt
Who
niinku
are
mun
you?
vika?
What have you done to my brother?
No sehän oli.
Sometime later, I found myself back in the apartment. I couldn't remember how I got there. There was no sign of Nick, or the thing that had looked like him. And his computer would no longer turn on. I did the only thing I could. I filed a missing person report and flew home. It's been 6 months since then. I've tried every possible way to locate him, but there's been no word from him. I keep thinking about the thing I saw at the bottom of those stairs. The thing from inside the game. When it came at me, just before its awful malevolence could engulf me, something, or someone, stepped between us and shielded me. I think that's how I got away.
Ehkä se oli sun veli.
I think it was Nick who saved me.
Okei. The end. Okei. Siis ekahan mä ite ajattelin tässä niinku silleen, että periaatteessa tää peli, mikä löytyi Deep Webistä, niin se jotenkin pystyy niinku ns. Webcamin kautta vetää niinku pelaajan sinne pelin sisälle. Ja jotenkin sen kautta Nick oli päässyt siihen, tai niinku sinne peliin. Ja hänen kuvansa oli siellä. Hän on vähän niin kuin loukussa siellä. Mut sitten taas me ei jouduttu sinne. Mä nyt yritän miettiä sitä, miten se yhteys niin tämän pelinkaan ja oikean maailmankaan menee sit. Koska kuitenkin mentiin sitten alas ja siellä oli samanlaisia käytäviä. Niin, tai me ei oikeasti edes menty sinne alas, vaan me kuviteltiin se koko homma. Me meinattiin joutua sinne pelin sisään, mut Nick niin kuin ehkä pystyy pelastamaan meidät vielä ehkä viimeisillä voimillaan tai jotain sellaista. Joo. Okei. Ihan hauska. Mielenkiintoisen oloinen pieni kauhupeli. Oli ihan mukava pelata peliä pelin sisällä. No, mua vähän nyt vaan mietittää vähän tää loppu, että tää vähän on tämmönen mysteerinen loppu. Mutta ehkä mä yritän miettiä sitä vähän liian monimutkaisesti, että... Mut hei, joo. Se oli Within. Ei kun iso kiitos vaan sinulle, että olit seurannut ja katsoit videon. Ja me tullaan näkemään ensi kerralla seuraavan videon parissa, mikä ikinä se tulee olemaankaan. Moro moro!